Yo, what's up guys, it's Snuckerr here and welcome back to another video. Today I want to give you 4 methods on how to increase your accuracy in Fortnite. They will each be timestamped in the comments below on the pinned comment. You will be able to click the timestamp and it will take you to that method. This order of the methods is going to be least to greatest. The ones that I think help you the least to the ones that I think help you the greatest in improving your accuracy. Let's get into method 1. Alright guys, so for method 1 we have a browser-based game called Aim Booster. This has multiple modes to help you with snapping, precision, and accuracy. Snapping basically means that you're snapping from one target to another in a certain amount of time. I found that most modes were actually way too hard for me, which I was very surprised by because I don't think I have the worst aim, but it seemed really hard, and I think I have an explanation for that. Basically, when you're playing Fortnite, you have a sensitivity in Fortnite, as well as your DPI. With a browser-based game, you only have your DPI with your mouse cursor, which means that you don't have that extra variable of the Fortnite sensitivity, which is a problem. I do think this can help with accuracy and precision with most overall games, but I don't think it will help directly with Fortnite or any other games that you're just trying to warm up for. So I don't think it's the best solution, and there definitely are better ones. So let's move on to method 2. Alright guys, so for method 2 we have Aim Hero. If you haven't heard of Aim Hero before, basically Myth uses it and a lot of other people use it to warm up for their games that they're playing competitively or just casually and they want to improve their accuracy. Aim Hero is a really good software and allows for multiple games to be used. You could basically select pretty much almost any game that is very competitive and you can choose your sensitivity in that game and it will adapt to your settings. There are multiple modes to help you and it is a third person or first person 3D environment. I think it is really good for warming up, but the only problem and the reason that it's so low down on this list is the fact that you have to pay for it, and there are other free solutions out there that I think are better. So this is really cool and I do advise getting it if you have a couple bucks laying around that you don't really care to use or for anything else and you just want to have a good software that will work very well. So that was method 2. Let's move on to method 3. Alright guys, so for method 3 we have AimLab. AimLab is also on Steam just like Aim Hero, but the one thing that this has is that it's free. It is an alpha based game, so I'm not sure by the time that you're watching this video that it might be fully released and might cost a couple of bucks. So for right now, this is free and I think that it is better than Aim Hero. The reason being is that it has a battle royale mode. It has a lot more modes than Aim Hero does, but it seems a little bit less polished, which is a con. It does have Fortnite configuration settings and other game settings, but I don't see a lot of people using it, so I don't know how highly rated it is. I do think that it is good, as I tried it out myself. You can choose multiple different guns, such as assault rifles, pistols, sniper rifles, heavy shotguns, all that. So I think it is a very good software. It's pretty much just the same as Aim Hero, but I do advise getting it because it is free. It is 1.6 gigabytes on the hard drive, but it asks for 8 gigabytes for installing the game. With all that being said, let's move on to method 4, which I think is the best. Alright guys, so for method 4, you have to give credit where credit is due. This Reddit user found a great solution to in-game accuracy improvement, and I think it is the best method to improve your accuracy. It only requires going into playground mode, finding a little bit of resources, finding 2 bouncers, and a stack of minis. From here, you can go ahead and place ramps where the bouncers should be placed, and this will allow you to bounce back and forth without having to walk or do any readjusting in air. Then once you have this built, you then want to go ahead and put ramps, and you will put a floor after the ramp, place a mini, place another ramp on top of that floor, place another floor, and then place a mini. Do that 3 times, and then you will have a stack of minis on a tower. Break down the tower, you have floating minis acting as targets. You can then jump on the loop of bouncers that will go back and forth, and you will be able to snap and track with your guns, and you will also be able to shoot at the minis, and it is a great way to improve your accuracy. I think this is by far the best way because you don't have to mess with any external software or any external web-based game that you might find out there. I think it is really good and I think you guys would like this method. I think that this method needs to be shown in the light because not a lot of people use it, and I think it is a great way because you're actually in game. Other softwares try to mimic the Fortnite settings, but really, to be honest, you should probably just play Fortnite because their settings are the ones that you use in game anyways. With all that being said, guys, I hope these 4 methods helped you out a lot, and I hope that you can go on to improve your accuracy in the future. With all that being said, if you want to follow my Twitch, I like to stream on there a lot. I also post a lot of content on my Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube channel, so if you want to subscribe, follow me on both of those social medias, that would be awesome. With all that being said, guys, it's been Snuckerr, and I'm out.